Hey everybody, welcome back to Mike Lewis Gaming. I'm of course Mike, and this is our new trap series. I have made a few changes to the setup itself. Sorry, the audio there was for some reason off when I started, but it's okay. We're not allowed to loot outside of the building we're going to be actually trapped inside of. Because when I was trying to find Higashi Pharmaceutical in a different video, which is not in the desert anymore, well, not in the desert city, it may still be in the desert, but if you guys can tell me coordinates or just location, like, you know, go here, of where Higashi Pharmaceutical building is, that'll be the next trap series. But you're not allowed to loot outside, because in the one I was doing before this, I found a wrench, I found a fire axe, I found something else, all before I even made it there, just by looting cars on the way down. Because I went to the desert city, methodically went through it, went through all the new outskirts stuff, found the old people's home, found Grover High, the jail. And then I thought, well, we'll start a new trap series, and I'll just ask where exactly that place is, if you guys want to see that. We don't know exactly where we're going to end up, that's why I just call Trapped for right now. Right now we're just doing the beginning quest and getting ready to head to the desert. Just making the wooden club. Another thing to note for this week's videos, there will be a decent amount of them out pretty much hopefully every day after this. But we won't have none of these, either of the two series that are going to be on this week will be here after I'm done with this week. This week is more about me getting workflow figured out and how to make that as good as possible for you guys and for me. So we got the motorcycle, so I don't have to worry about running to the desert. It's rolling away, but we're still going to gas her up, because that's how physics works. Just throw the gas at it, it'll be fine. Finish these all off. Get us our points. I think it is actually here I thought about the new rule of no looting trucks or anything, because that truck was right there. Now that and dead things where you're just getting bones to make your bone knife or whatever, and one stump is a new rule. So if we're driving, we see a stump, we can try to get honey out of one of them. But we can't go to 100 of them. Or 5 of them like I used to do. And this is the second lake with the cabins by it. This isn't the lake with the Alistair house that I love so much. And I honestly thought about going straight to the Wasteland City. And we're doing a agility build because I thought that would make the most sense for... Love the lag even on the other computer. Thought that would make the most sense for the parkour and for the traps inside, where we're not going to have access to everything we usually do. Like that stump there to the left we could have busted open, but that would have been it. We wouldn't be allowed to do any others. Wouldn't be allowed to... We're not allowed to search anything else, just got to get to the building we're getting to. Try not to lose too much time in the process of doing that, and yeah, just, you know, fun stuff. Entered the burnt forest, turn on our light. We also don't kill anything through here, and if you notice the gas is just being guzzled now, because I'm just holding that shift button down to we're flying right now. Thought about going straight down that way, but that's why the turn was a little shaky. Just a lot of driving here at the beginning. I apologize for that. But it's part of the game, and I could edit it out, but I don't like doing that. I can, it's not hard to do. I've done it before, I just don't like, I don't think on this channel, I think my old channel, I would actually go through and edit the videos and get rid of some of the slow parts or whatever. Which would actually be easier now with the voiceover setup, but yeah, not a fan of editing, not a fan of not showing everything. Like, I don't show nighttime, and that bothers me. I've actually done a couple series on the old channel where I'd show every waking moment, every playing moment, even if, you know, I was hiding. That just gets to be too much. It's like 2 episodes a day for each day. When you're only playing 40 minutes, 2 episodes in a day is a lot. Here's Jen. Can't go see her either. No discounts on this trip. We'll look at them later. Used to fight on that water tower a lot too. Used to be a bird up there. I don't know if there still is or not. Dead ahead is that big poppin' pill store. I think it's only like a tier 3 or 4 though. Maybe even a 2. Now we're in the desert. My favorite biome. If they would put my hospital in the desert, we'd never leave. I have no idea why I ran into that. I didn't know why when I did it, and I don't have a clever little reason watching it now. I just didn't like that truck, I guess. I really am intrigued by this place. I think I turned into it again. No, I just keep driving. I turned into it on the one where I was going to Higashi, but I was also looting in that one. I think that's where I got the fire axe from. If you actually keep that throttle down and eat your gas, we're down to 80% already, 79% already. But we made it to the desert in what, 3 hours game time? That's not too bad. That's not too shabby at all. But that new rest area back there and this eco trash place. I know I've done it on the old channel. I don't think I've been in it on the new channel. Those are 2 places I'm actually kind of excited about. Not really looking around in this one because new rules. Get there as fast as you can, so just gotta do what you gotta do. Some of that lag I think is from my laptop because I still have to do the voiceovers on that. So I apologize. It wasn't lagging when I was playing it. I went that way last time, that's why I'm looking that way. And this is... don't remember what this is. I thought about... it's Calm Inn. I know I've been here before, but I actually thought about doing a trap series, this trap series in that place right here. And I was like, ooh, what's that over there? I think it's just the Old People's Home. You can see from the pavilion thing right there on the right. Yeah, it's the Old People's Home. Last Sunset Nursing Home, that's what it's called. And the city's right south of there, but I had caught glimpses of other buildings, so we're going to go check those out right quick. That's the Hirsch Farms. A little upsetting to me. I thought it was something cooler. I thought maybe Higashi's back this way somewhere. But when I seen that stuff. I'm like, cool, maybe it is up here. It's not. Spoiler alert. Or not a spoiler, depending on how much you guys actually play on Nav's game. You might be like, yeah, ain't shit up here, Mike. Tier 2 Shamway. If it was higher, it would have been the pick. And then the Chorus place I don't really care about. It's just me looking to see if there's any more buildings I can see in the distance. I'm not sure if we're still exploring or if this is when I decided we're just going straight to the city. Could be either. No, still exploring, so I'm looking around. Looking around the hitting brakes. This is where I decide it's time to just get in, I think. Nope, this is why I seen those buildings. I thought they might be something, but then they was just residential looking, so I left them alone. Now we're going into the city. I've done my best to try to find this Higashi place. I can't find it. Higashi Pharmaceutical. Google gave me the location that I thought it was in. 1848 by 1820, something like that. The coordinates. That's in the desert city, and that's now the Ostrich Hotel. They also put Vic Garrison's pawn shop down in the desert, which I like. Makes more sense. He's in Vegas. It's not a big enough POI for a trap series, though. I am thinking about doing a trap series in a regular house, though. I think that might be interesting. Court every night. Just got to make one type of vehicle. Doesn't matter exactly what it is. There's Grover High. The roof on that place is how you get into it, and there's like literally 40 zombies up there when you first go up. Like, it is a rough place to start at. Yeah, the fire department. I think I go through most of the city just thinking maybe I missed it. Like the bigger buildings, I checked them all out. They do have the Zillion Tower, Kraken Book HQ, which is currently empty. Well, not empty, but a Zero Skull POI. That should be the Ostrich, I think. Which should be where Higashi is either supposed to be there or where the Zillion Tower is. I can't remember exactly which one. I thought it was there. Well, I go through pretty much the whole town here. Old Gideon Brother Advertising. Isn't that bad? Which is the Zillion Tower. I think this is where, no, that's downtown. That's the Zillion Tower right over there. Yeah, I think that's where Higashi used to be. That's Go Nuts Donuts. That's the salon, little buildings. Daishan, of course. Which is just the bane of my existence. Behind it is the Parking King. That's the electronics store. I thought about going out that way just to see what else was there, but I didn't. We was running out of time. It's already 1800 at night. And they do get faster and well, I don't know about stronger. They get faster at night. They seem to get stronger no matter what you do. And that place had popping pills and stuff, so I got hopeful, but it's just a urgent care place. So at this point I'm thinking either Grover High, but that rooftop is just nasty, so we choose to go here. My thinking was I'd be able to get a lot of books. if I get a lot of books, I might be able to meet the requirement of... And yeah, I just cleared my entire bottom inventory like a jackass trying to delete the motorcycle. I'm not going to replace. Wasn't going to, but then I was like, I don't have a stone axe. Then I didn't have enough bones to make a bone knife. So to creative we go, because I deleted all of our shit. Thankfully that went from tier 5 or level 5 to level 1. Not stealing a bow. I do take bandages. Just because we had one. So I take one. I take a torch. Forgot about the torch. Only because you get that experience boost for placing a torch. That's the only reason I took it. And we're going to put our skill points in. Straight into agility as normal. Which is why we went with the knife, because it made sense in my head. It's all on one line. Excuse me. I actually make the jumps. Ain't that amazing? Look at that. Spider-Man, Spider-Man does everything a spider can. But I can't find the way in. Which kind of screws up what we were working on. You know, going through the whole building. But it's getting close to night. We got to be inside soon. Remember, I do have a flashlight. Well, a headlight, not a flashlight. Headlamp. And we fall. I decided that's a nice place to jump to. I was just going to charge that dude, realize there's a wolf there, so I go this way. I figure this is locked because it should be, so we're going to break it open. This is our way in. Not a mission, so we don't have to do it according to their, you know, required mapping of the dungeon thing. This works just as well for me. And I got a Kenny coming. Stab Kenny, stab him. Stab him again. Make him bleed. Bleed, Kenny, bleed. Don't have my parkour yet. I try to be smart. We can't reach him. I try to repair it for some reason. I think I was actually just going for a power attack. We'll go with that. That sounds good. I was going for a power attack. I was going to try sneak shanking, but that last hit woke him up. Running around on the street in the city just after nightfall is usually not a good idea. Those guys are inside. I think the lady got me because I dropped 2 hits up there. Glancing blow or something. just missing everybody right now. There we go. Hey, look, another one. We're looking out in the city at nighttime. Can't go running down the roads. There's quite a ton of them. Knock him down. He dead. He's just tanky. He dead. Cut off the top of his head. Not too bad. Try and just get a hold of what I am actually doing here. Need a door. That doesn't count as entering and staying. He's only in for a second. Doesn't work like that. Gotta be in there longer than a second for it to count. Might notice I'm not playing as cautiously as I do. This is even reckless for my playing style. But that's pretty much it for this episode here. We're just going to go through this stuff and pretty much be done. Thought I heard something, but there was nothing there. But, you know, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, leave me some comments. Let me know where Higashi Pharmaceuticals is if you guys want me to do an episode. Or not an episode, a series there. And yeah, we're going to eat some blueberries. I think that's about it. Oh, I guess it does tell me at the bottom there. We got 9 seconds left. Hey, like that. Got a little countdown meter. Bye.